we are back. The Super Bowl is over, and it's time for more Dwarf Fortress. Histories of gluttony and perseverance. Fuck yeah. I've demolished an entire shawarma, I've drank multiple beers, and I am ready for more Dwarf Fortress. And I'm excited because we stand on the precipice of the autumn of year 17, which means we're doing business. We're doing business this season, and that's always fun. Make some money, face some evils, and admittedly, I had done some scouting. I'd done some testing on trying to figure out how to get deeper into the fortress, deeper into the world, to find these godly objects, and I didn't really have much success. But I did learn a few things, that I am essentially approaching the developers, Bay 12, more specifically Tarn Adams, their, intended light endgame. You can take a fortress as long as you want, as far as you want. You can do whatever you want. But kind of their portion of, here's where we take you, you can go further, or you could have stopped earlier, because Dwarf Fortress is a dealer's choice type deal. Essentially, that's what I'm doing. I'm approaching endgame. These 7 godly artifacts not of this world, those aren't supposed to be easy and quick to find. They're supposed to take some time. And getting through to the lower levels beyond the Magma Sea is apparently supposed to be extremely difficult and not an easy thing to do. So, with that in mind, I'm going to be a little more patient on how I approach it, a little less aggressive, and overall, wait until I've got my military properly kitted out, because the deeper you go, the more evil the creatures you encounter are. And my military is strong enough that they can kill Forgotten Beasts. No problem. They've killed multiple Titans with just a few of them. No single entity has faced the combined might of my dwarves. Even an entire squad. No creature could stand up to an entire squad. Now, opposing armies could be an issue because of their size. But, facing 1 or 2 big things, my dwarves are okay for. But I do need to get my steel settled. We need to get, some deals done. And overall, just, build in whatever ways that we can. So let's get into it. Let's continue our active game in the world of Umamnar, the Dark Oblivion. And of course, we are returning to Eneth Aral, the City of Waters, on the 1st of Limestone, early autumn, year 17. That is good. That is good beer. Okay. So, let's pull out a little bit. Pull out. Pull back. Yeah, we'll say pull back. That feels a little less awkward to say. So, we have 344 dwarves. A pretty sizable population. Let's look at the world map real quick. So we are sitting at 344 dwarves. And we are the capital of the Red Guild. Now, of course, we have the Hillocks of Dalborbs with 100 people, the Hillocks of Silver Phrases with 100 people, the Hillocks of Orbheld with 100 people, and the Hillocks of Misty Bodice with 100 people. Now there's also the Fortress of Sterncrafted with 100, the Hillocks of Submerged Bridge with 60, and the Hillocks of Galleyline with 100. So overall, our civilization has about 1,000 citizens. Pretty healthy, you know. It's a good kingdom that's, you know, being set up. You know, we have a nice strong border on the south, and you know, we're slowly taking up the rest of this central region within the alchemical teeth. You know, there are other dwarven civilizations on the northern edge of the alchemical teeth, but we're the only one on the south side. But the alchemical teeth are pretty expansive mountain range. They go all the way from like the equator of this continent down to pretty much the south. Not all the way, but fairly close. So, let's look at our rank orders real quick. Oh! Okay. So, there isn't much for work orders. We've made a lot of glass blocks already, so what we're going to do is we're going to continue setting this thing up here. Yeah, building the wall up here is going to be kind of annoying, but you know, it'll be worth it. You know, to have my arena, my wrestling ring. And yes, this is where I'm going to have my wrestlers train going forward. It's going to be up here. They're going to wrestle, and they're going to tumble. And we might even get more wrestlers going. You know, people want military training. Yeah, we'll get some legendary wrestlers. We're going to have a Macho Man Randy Savage, a Hulk Hogan. It's something I've wanted. And this feels like the arena. And having beasts below, you know, that's combat zone. Yeah, so we're doing that. So let's see. Let's look at our hide situation. Okay. Make some coats and some caps. I'm thinking like 50 coats, 25 caps. It's probably a decent little boon to the clothing industry. How are we looking for clothing? We could do some stuff with yarn. Go 15 again. We'll make 2 more things of yarn. Let's see. What do we do? Yeah. Let's see. Bars. How are we looking? A lot of iron. We're getting there for steel. Just to make sure. Got the breastplates, the mail shirts, the helmets and the caps. Got shields and bucklers. Okay. So handwear, legwear, and footwear. I think we're gonna do gauntlets next, and then after that we're focused on the lower body, which kind of makes remembering that stuff a little bit easier. Oh, he really wants that aluminum sarcophagus. You are not getting it, Cole. I'm sorry, buddy. This is gonna be the one time we're gonna have to disappoint you. We simply don't have aluminum. If we had any aluminum, it would be all you. But there's none. There's no alu. There's no aluminium. Sorry, big dog. Just gonna have to cope with that one. I mean, how Ushra had to cope with not getting a steel table. Then he settled for a billion table, which is like the exact opposite in value. Regardless, he found an alternative. And it's kind of ridiculous for this guy to want an aluminum sarcophagus purely because he forgot the fact that he asked for a glass table. I gave him a glass table and a glass throne. Forgets about it. The downside to him having a bad memory? Well, there's a few downsides. Dude can hardly ever remember what he's doing unless he's doing work orders or mining. He's just wandering around, but not feeling like he's wandering around. It's weird. I don't understand it. Don't know if I'll ever understand it, but you know what? Like all things in life, you learn to accept it. So, It's a little quiet up here. It's simply because we have a lot of work that's going down on 21 still. Yeah, constantly got those furnaces going. A lot of people partying down here. You know, my dwarves are metal as fuck, so when they heard I opened up a metal bar down in the basement, like, yo, I'm into underground music. And, like, we've got a lot of miners who come down here and just fucking rip shit. Look at this, Medtob. Foth? It's also like, these are like... We got two big guilds right here, right? We got the Square Smith, which is a grand guild hall. All visitors welcome. We got 18 members. And then over here we've got the cooking guild, the sweet dessert. Not even established, but we got 8 workers. It's more of a cooking school right now. It's not a guild yet. It's a cooking school. And then if we come to the main fortress down up on 45, yeah, these guilds not as popular. Honestly, let me look at some of these guilds real quick. That's not even a guild. Okay, so only the carpenters go to their guild. Only the jewelers go to their guild. Good, because, you know, don't need that many people at either of those. My carpenters are good, my jewelers are good. What's this one? Planters Guild Hall? No, only members. We don't need a bunch of randoms coming in to learn about planting. Woodworkers? Yeah, only members. They're fine. We have so many fucking woodworkers. We don't really need to keep. Yeah, mining guild, only the miners. Bone carver, only the bone carvers. What about this one? Farmers? No. Only. Craft dwarves? I think we can go with only members because we have 55 fucking craft dwarves. Stoneworkers, only members. Fishery, only members. And Rangers Guild, only members. And hopefully, that unfortunately that is going to result in, you know, those basement guilds being very popular because those are public guilds pretty much. You know, we have a lot of different demonstrations and classes that go on there, which I like. It's also, you know, some of these guilds up here, 20 members, it's a lot. 55, that's a lot. And yeah, I think, yeah, I think we can leave those guilds with their current clientele. You know, if new people show up, they can, or who are already skilled in that stuff, they can join. But I don't think we need to train new people in craft dwarfship. There's always going to be fresh craft dwarves to show up. But cooking, yeah, more cooks. You know, cut through that stockpile of meat and fish that we have. Would be nice. That way, when we butcher, you know, we're not waiting as long. You know, to butcher more things, to clear up our fields. That's a big thing that we're trying to do. And really trying to get our furnace operators to be quicker, so that way they can, you know, produce different metals at a faster pace. And yeah, because once we have that, we can equip our boys in metal. We can kind of establish kind of a forward operating base in the underground beyond our magma forges, and hopefully you know, start getting lumber at a better rate, because the surface lumber is lacking. Nice to get some of that subsurface underground lumber. Start hunting forgotten beasts, and eventually get deeper. You know, but I need my military at a certain point before I feel comfortable making a deep underground push. And that point of comfort is steel armor for everyone. So we're gonna do that. Because I need 60 steel gauntlets, 60 steel leggings, 60 steel boots, and 60 steel greaves. It's a lot of steel. So, yeah. Gonna be doing a lot of work. Let's just look at standing orders real quick. Children do chores. Got a good amount of children. So, what else do we need to do before we properly start this? Because, holy fuck, it's been almost 30 minutes since I've started this stream. I did not realize that. I've been rambling, planning. That's okay. Ooh, that was a tasty little drink. Now for the beer. Okay. We're 30 minutes in. It's the first of limestone, early autumn, year 17. And the dry season has come. Autumn has arrived on the calendar. Dwarves are living. Main pub isn't as populated as it used to be, but it's still fairly popular. It just has so much more space, right? And now that we're not flooding it with all of our dwarves, now that they have a secondary option, I think that's cool. Come down at 21. Let's see how things are looking at the basement of metal. The basement of metal, you know, it's still pretty quiet. You know, the dance floor, you know, there's just a few people. You know, Easem's down here chilling. Is Easem renting a room? Does it say? It doesn't tell. I think he's allowed to use these beds. and some metal objects. Getting much further from here. Tear this door down. We don't need it. Still slaughtering rabbits. Wow. But yeah, the vast majority of my dwarves are very happy. You know, 45 of them are very, very happy. 92, you know, just a little shy. Well over 100 are you know are sitting, you know, in that lime green. Like less than 60 of my dwarves are you know, yellow or worse. Like I've actually never seen numbers like this. I also know down here I need to start stationing military for when I do mining expeditions, because you can discover evil things within the rock. There's so much lumber right here. Speaking of lumber, I need to go chop down some trees. think I'm cutting down all of my trees. Holy shit. Yeah, this place is gonna look sick. Emerald green and like glass. Oh yeah. Yo, the Company of Cooking. Oh, such a simple and perfect name. A cook's guild has been established. Fuck yeah. I wonder if guild names stay persistent, like in other fortresses within the same civilization. Like if I build another fortress, if a cooking guild springs up there, will they still be the Company of Cooking? I hope so. No new books. Come on, gang. Can we get some books? Some literature? Please? Oh! Ilunkinim! Fuck yeah! We got some dwarves partying up here. Are they partying down in 21 too? Yeah, they're doing alright down in 21, but I think the party's up on 45. Yeah, they're singing up here. Is he singing? He's dancing. Got a full band. Yo, Lore singing. So eventually I'm going to want to do more bedrooms. There will be more dwarves. This fortress can be bigger. It can be more populated. We're approaching 400. And we will be 400. I believe I have it set in the game files. The population limit per fortress is 1,000. And that civilizations cap out at 10,000. I may have set it higher. You know, in hindsight, I should have set it way higher. The nice thing about building up here is that it's a relatively safer experience than mining deep down. Right, we actually can just like outright mine this without fear. Yeah, so we're gonna get some more apartments set up. Oh no, I don't want to dig a channel. Yeah, I like when the fortress kind of peeks out a little bit from the natural formation. But it's still built into the formation. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, we'll get the plants. More bunny slaughtered. Charcoal's made. Leather caps made. A caravan from Angdomos has arrived. Their wagons have bypassed your inaccessible site. It loves to say that, but it's not true. Alright. doing for bars? And we're still early autumn. Halfway through early autumn, but still early autumn. I'm scrolling. Why the fuck am I scrolling? Oh my god, this is taking forever. Why is this taking so long? This feels like a Ah! How does that happen? Fuck you, iron bars. I've got 31 bars. That's not bad. Fuck. Alright, when we're at like 50, then I'll start making my my steel gauntlets. Which will probably be a little bit after the trade caravan stuff happens. I'm trying to see this guy. Oh. He's just wearing his military drip. Zulban Hammer Sounds of the Hammers of Guilds. I mean, you're off duty. You could take it easy. Oh, here comes the merchants. Yeah, here comes that caravan. Look at that. These elephants rolling through. Look at them enter my inaccessible site. We're gonna make big money. The merchants have arrived and are unloading their goods. Good. We shall do the same. And like, and we have a plethora of new stuff to sell this time around. You know, people are gonna be hyped. I think the folks of Angdamas are gonna be pretty excited over the things that we've got this time around, because we're not just selling the same old, same old. I mean, for the first time ever, we're selling honeybee wax amulets. And these amulets will not melt in the summer heat. Trust. Trust. So we're selling these honeybee wax amulets. Would have been nice for my dwarves to keep them, but, you know, they could have. They could have copped, and they did not. Muscle shell amulets? 50 of those. Bang. Unicorn bone amulets? Yeah, no one took those last year, so fuck it. We're selling those. The Forest Titan bone amulets, I'm keeping those. Those mean something to me. Armor, I'm keeping anything that doesn't have an X, which seems to be most of it, because my dwarves, the most violence and adversity they've really faced has been at the hands of each other. You know, we've got some worn cloaks, but the queen, she likes her cloaks even when they're worn. Get rid of these tunics. Sheeple vest. Let's see, this pigtail vests are in good condition. Get rid of this sheep wool. The llama wool dresses we can get rid of. The alpaca wool dresses. The cave spider silk. Mule leather. The tiger leather. The rhino leather. mean, all my backpacks should be in good shape. Selling bags. I plan on coming back to barrels. We'll sell that bed. And bins. We'll look later on. Crystal glass bracelet. Oh yeah, I can't sell my bracelets. Keeping the iron, gold, silver, copper, platinum, lay pewter, sterling silver, bismuth, bronze. We will sell the sandstone bound codices, and the limestone bound codices, and the horn silver bound codices, the jet bound codices, and the microline bound codices. Wait, is horn silver? Yeah, we'll sell that. Keeping the green glass, sell the carambola, the featherwoods, keeping our coffins, keeping our coin. So we got honeybee wax crowns. So we'll sell those. Sell the unicorn bone crowns, and the horse hoof crowns, the sheep hoof crowns, the water buffalo hoof crowns, and more water buffalo horn crowns. Keeping our crutches, keeping our gems, keeping our doors. So these honey beeswax earrings, horse bone earrings, water buffalo bone earrings, yak bone earrings, unicorn bone earrings, keeping the forest titan bone earrings. Can't sell the figurines. Keeping our flasks. We will sell all of our garbage footwear. I have a lot of shoes still. My dwarves aren't lacking for shoes, which is good. We got a lot of socks. So many socks. A lot of trousers. Those. That. 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 Any worn out? Nope. Sandstone rings. Siltstone rings. Limestone. Diorite. Jet rings. Microline. Salt pepper. Ooh, honeybee wax rings. Unicorn bone rings. I'm keeping my forest titan rings. Honeybee wax scepters. I saw these marble statues. Barrels and bins. Keeping the
keeping the bins. Fuck yeah, shawarma. Okay. Now we're gonna go through the barrels and then, boom, trading time. Oh, that took so long. We still have so much to do. Okay. Start from the bottom, but we're here. No, we're keeping our slurries. And our spice. Keeping our plants. Yeah, we're only selling prepared foods. Yeah, I'll sell those biscuits. We have more biscuits. That's all eggs. Oh, and they're mostly fertile, so I'm not going to be using those. So yeah, we're going to sell those eggs. Oh, I got so much slurry. I didn't realize I had so much slurry. I don't know if we use that. Let's see what's in the seed barrel. Squash, lime, cassava, squash, winter, carambola, kumquat, cassava, avocado, lime, cassava, longland, canaf, longland, lime, sunberry, lime, rope reed, longland, pearl millet, rice, canaf, ratweed, cave wheat, sweet pods. Why are those in there? I don't care, I'm gonna sell it anyways. Okay, that's not even the most amount of items I've ever had delivered. Alright, 713 items. It's not bad. Let's go! Don't worry, Cole, we're not gonna sell any of your stuff. You're not getting your aluminum sarcophagus. There's no aluminium coming your way. You just don't have it. Alright, how are we doing? Yeah, we're already down to like 580. Ooh, Doran Imushostuk, the Axe Lord, has bestowed the name Itomlavan upon his steel shield. Which means the innocent prairies. Nice. Oh shit. We got migrants showing up now? Alright, Stukos, you pray to the right god. Good girl. What about you, sir? Barrows? Excellent. And you, Rovad? Barrows! Wonderful. What about you, Olan? Barrows? Zulban. Barrows. Alright, well, it looks like all the people who moved here pray to Barrows so far. Yep, another Barrows. Barrows? Tourist. Silver phrases. Oh, hell no. Go to Dalborbs. Another 400 items. It's in the red. Yeah. I need my broker. Damn, the stock got here quick. '20th of limestone. Early autumn's almost done. Alright. First, the sandstone. It's time to trade, but I need a beer. So I'll be back in a moment. I just hit the Penji. Let's go! Let's go! Alright, let's make some virtual dollars. Yo, was that bismuth? Is that a bismuth axe you got, homie? Yeah, I knew that was a bismuth axe. See, I got the mines. I can tell a bismuth axe from a mile away. He's got the bismuth helm. Oof. Let us make some money. They've got steel bars. Finally. Alright, we'll sell this candle nut bed. Puzzle boxes, toy boats, toy hammers, toy axes, the mini forges. Fuck, we selling them barrels. That's big money on the barrels. Hold up on the barrels. Sell the statues, the tunics, the vests, the dresses, the robes, the shoes, sandals, sacks, some caps, some hoods, some gauntlets, some bins, a bin, amulets, scepters, crowns, rings, earrings, trousers, leggings, loincloths, short skirts, long skirts, some yugs, a boatload of codices, and possibly barrels. So we're gonna keep the bars, not the gems, not the blocks, not the gems, not the boulders. Yeah, these don't need rope, don't need the flasks, don't need the marble, the deck, don't want the stairs. Fuck it, I'll take it. Leave that. I'm gonna get that steel hammer though. I'm gonna melt that down. We'll take the rum, the wine, the milk, more wine, dwarven syrup and milk, dwarven wine, rum, llama milk, reindeer milk. Not taking the buckets. I'll take that. I'll take the battle axe. Oh, I'm taking the bismuth. And the steel warhammer. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna buy those. And that. Ooh. That's overpriced for bismuth. Don't need those. Oh, wow. They got some value in their bins, okay. Bins. Bins, 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 bins. Sheesh. I almost thought I was gonna have enough for the whole deal when I first put my stuff up. I was like, ooh. Anything under 200. Under 400, fuck it, let's see. Fuck it, we're just gonna take everything we can until we get there. It doesn't feel overpriced. Yeah. Ooh, $60 for that whole bin? There we go. Alright. Time to get a big trade going on. Alright, so Morul Savatimush, the merchant. Greetings from the outer lands. Your efforts are legendary. Let us trade. Morul seems willing to trade. Well, she better be. Ah, wonderful. Thank you for your business. Morul seems ecstatic with the trading. Without, oh, right. I still have my barrels I can put up. We're not done. We're not done, lady. I'm taking all your shit that I want, which is the bins. Oh yeah, they want those duck eggs. They can have the duck eggs, I don't need them. Time for a big trade. Let's do it. Boom. Alright. It's first the sandstone. It's mid-autumn. We've done huge deals, and it's time to keep moving forward. Big business. Huge business, really. Got everything we wanted. Are they still encrusting with gems? We're still killing bunnies too. Yeah, Destod has to do his job once a year. It's pretty great. We're still killing bunnies?
we've almost got our wrestling arena set up. It's gonna be sick. Whose fucking underwear's up here? I mean, the sand vanished.
Things are pretty peaceful right now. I don't trust it. Apart from a little bit of puking due to the sunlight, making great progress on this addition right here. Merchants from Angamos will be leaving soon. They can leave whenever they want them, so we're already done with them. I want my door. Oh, a decent crowd in the pub. Okay, the merchants from Angdamoth have embarked on their journey. Out damn town. We got a pretty healthy crowd in the House of Beers right now, though. Oh, and Easem wants some goods. I'm sorry, Cole. I really am. You better not charge someone for that. Take that down. Yo. Looks like we got a bit of a hootenanny going on. Some might even say it's a hoedown. Yeah, we're gonna make 60 steel gauntlets. We're going for it. It's good to see the House of Beer still go strong. How's it looking down here though? Is it dead down here? No, there's still a solid crowd down here. Solid crowd. So we got a fucking healthy crowd up here too, man. 2 bars that have their own crowds? That's a city. That's a city. We truly are the city of waters. That gets me hyped. Look at all those dwarves just moving around. Dude, they're having a good time. Oh, we got a band going. Gashud singing. Onget on the Estel. Onel on the Merstel. Moses on the Thadak. Yo, sick crown. We got, ooh, yeah, we got some sick crowns going around. Yeah, we got some good shit going on in the House of Beers. House of Beers in the basement of metal. 2 solid bars. Bro, how are you getting sick in the bar? There's so many people there. There's no way they're over serving. Yeah, bro, you gotta go to bed. I'm gonna put the drums in the basement. Look at this crowd, though. Oh. Ooh. Onul Aloptidas, the potash maker, withdraws from society. Meanwhile, everyone else is partying. That's a good chunk of dwarves in there. There's like 50 dwarves partying. Oh, it's fucking go time, boys. Yeah, we still get rages going on up here. Dancing. Look at those little dudes dancing. Yeah, we got a soldier eating Oozle, the creator of Athal Tural. Yeah, he's one of the Armored Laws, a legendary hammer dwarf. No big deal. I love the way that song just ends. Yo, bro just disappeared. As quickly he was there, he was not. They're still partying. It's 1st of Timber, late autumn, and they're still partying. How's it looking down here? In the basement of metal, where we're going to be putting some drums up. Furniture. So I'm going to put them on this side. By the way, I do happen to have this thing for Cole's place. It's like, yes, you know, I'm sorry, Cole, you're not getting your the stuff you wanted, but look, man, you're getting some cool bookcases, a green glass bookcase. That's pretty good. I'm actually gonna make another one to put on the other side. Because that's gonna look nice. Claim to clothes shop, eh? Okay. Ooh, we got people in the church too. Barely anyone in the library. Actually, no. Well, everyone in the library is eating by the looks of it. Got people praying. People drinking. We had a good amount of people down here too, didn't we? Yeah, House Metal still pops off too. This is great. The only bummer is knowing down here. Yeah, this is gonna be a fucking nightmare to navigate. Even my magma forge is already in like a dangerous depth for evil entities that I don't want to encounter, but I will have to encounter. Not until my dwarves are fully fucking equipped, though. Steel City, baby. Already halfway through the gauntlets. I don't know if I got the steel. I'm about to get spammed. Let's go down to 21 real quick. Can we up? So we got pig, 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 steel, steel. Boom. We need to up the pace a little bit. Up the pace on steel. We need a heavily armed military if we want to be a mountain home. Don't need a massive army. We just need a high tier army. It's not quantity, it's quality. I wonder if I become the mountain home, does that put all the other domains under my economic control? Yeah, see, I'm starting to need my steel bars now. All right. The wrestling ring. Yeah, we'll leave this as just green glass. it's gonna be the wrestling arena. Yeah, I know. I need more steel bars. Honestly, okay, well, we've still made 6 more gauntlets since the last time I even looked at that notification. So we are working through those gauntlets. We might be exceeding the 28-year plan though. It happens, you know. Alright, the arena's set. Honestly, I want most of my dwarves to just fucking catch a vibe for the rest of the season. But we're putting the gold beards on. It's wrestling. It's wrestling time. It's time for the Royal Rumble. I can't wait to see who our first entrant's gonna be. Who was it, Monam? Monam's first wrestler in the ring. They're waiting. Oh. Monam and the Queen ease him. Who else is here? We got Melville. They're sparring up here. Yo, was that Cole Lure? Trust. You'll get over the dizziness. It'll make you stronger. Altitude training. Look at him wrestling. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you gonna make? Oh no, boat frills? What do you currently have here? Cave spider silk, giant cave spider silk, kaolinite, 2 iron bars, and carambola wood logs. Damn, son. Did you grab some microline? Nope, rough clear tourmalines. Oh, he's working. Secretly. But I'm watching. Yeah, I know we need more steel. We only need 11 more bars and we got it though. Whew, we still got a lot of dwarves partying in the House of Beers right now. I'm really glad. I was getting nervous the House of Beers was gonna kind of die because of the basement of metal, which pretty solid bar down here. But like this is, you know, the underground music, underground metal bar. Get it? Because the metal works. It's the metal bar. Yes. So yeah, we got 2 bars that are well populated. You know, this is good. It's also because like I've got most of my dwarves, you know, just living their own lives, giving them some time off. We got some people praying. Good amount of people in the church. Some people are just worshiping here by the waterfall, which is another nice place to worship. And yeah, people just working in general. I think technically what I should be doing because of how the system works, I should technically like assign these as dining rooms. So that way they count as a dining room and they trigger a different thought. A different positive thought. Pub dining. And apparently I took a screenshot. Okay. Regardless, now it should trigger 2 different thoughts. Yeah, the stupid fucking gauntlets. We're gonna get them done. It might not be till the winter. Oh, and look at that! Onul Alothidas, the potash maker, has created Gekut Dolil, a cave spider silk left glove. He offers it to the merchants of guilds. That's the anti-gooning glove. Can't use that glove for that. It's left hand. The dabbling lock. For my throbbing... This is a cave spider silk left glove. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is studded with iron and encircled bands of giant cave spider silk, cushion kaolinite cabochons, and carambola wood. It is made from cave spider silk cloth. This object menaces with spikes of iron and clear tourmaline. On the item is an image of Ease and Pleated Crafts, the dwarf, and dwarves in cave spider silk. Ease and Pleated Crafts is surrounded by the dwarves. The artwork relates to the ascension of the dwarf. Ease and Pleated Crafts is the position of Queen of the Red Guild in 1. On the item is an image of Violet Wax, the bulky llama wool cape in cave spider silk. Interesting. Let's see. How's the start? I like it with the start. Right, let me look at the others. How's Sabrek? Okay, Sabrek's doing well. Kadal, how are you? Kadal's doing well. Nil? She's doing well. Ola. Where are you? Hold on. She's doing quite well. What about a Zuglar? And she's also doing well. So yeah, to start, I'm gonna give him this. Hopefully, it makes him a happier person. That's the new one. Gukilotrid, right? Nope. It's Gekut Dolil. This one. Yo, they're talking about Gears of War. That's awesome. We're gonna get those gauntlets made. It'll happen. I might run the winter after this. At the end of the fall, my initial plan was to hop into Discord with the lads, but I guess they all went to sleep. Man, we have so much partying going on. And we got some wrestling going on. Oh, ooh, they're wrestling. This is good. Look how chill it is up here. We got a triple threat match going on. Cole's going to eat. I mean, we have a lot of drinks right now, so. we're getting our gauntlets. And I think pretty much if we wait a season of just like making steel bars, we should have enough to get leggings or boots. Greaves will probably be the last thing we do, just because they cost 2 bars. Honestly, maybe if we keep Cole wrestling, he'll just forget about his demand. Well, he's drunk and wrestling. Yeah, we got some big sparring going on up here. His observer skill's going up. Want his wrestling skill to go up though. It's the 20th of Timber, so it's the end of late autumn. Which means that's the end of this stream. But yeah, no, I'm gonna run it back for winter. Because why the fuck not? And since I'm planning on returning so quickly, rather than dinking around for too long, we're gonna wrap it up pretty quickly, and then do the winter of 17. I need to make some coin. I've only got what, 4 stacks, so need to make a couple more stacks. And we're almost done with the steel gauntlets and the glass blocks. So, you know, winter is going to be kind of a fresh start, fresh ending for the year, you know. We'll set some tasks. We'll get to work. We'll keep everyone busy. For now, with it being 1 o'clock, we'll save and return to the title menu. And that's that. That's Dwarf Fortress. Histories of Jealousy and Industry. It's 101, and I will be back shortly.